if I ever had a chance to be a friend to somebody. Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
Crank up that diesel. Let's go diesel.
Still standing on it. Still holding it down. Yeah. I've been knocking doors down. Used to pray for a play. Now my name in 8 calls. I was broke on that couch. Now I'm breaking these walls. I've been knocking doors down. I've been knocking doors down. Watching them fall. Turn the hate into heat. Made it work for us all. From the block to the boardroom, I'm answering calls. I've been knocking doors down. Yeah. Mom said move smart, you can't move scared.
Bro, that song is
right
so
there.
fire.
You turn it down.
Let's fucking go, bro. Welcome to XRP Boardroom, a live community chat. We talk crypto, we talk XRP, we talk fucking whatever the fuck we want. Red pill, conspiracy theories, whatever the fuck. God, Nephilim, let's go, bro. And you can join too. Welcome to the boardroom. Strap in, eyes forward, chest out, chin up.
In, man.
Let's go.
Yo.
Solar
Where's
Jeff,
the
Zerk.
boardroom gonna go today? Let's figure it out.
Hey,
And we stay knocking them down.
we got Nerdy, we got Unk, we got yours truly Zerk. Let's go, bro. Let's run it. Stars on deck.
El Matador Nerdy X90.
He is a straight up matador, bro. Hey,
Matador.
hey,
The leader of the conquistadores. Nerdy
I'm
X90.
now in charge of Spain.
I'm now in charge of Spain.
Got Spain on lock.
Bro, I wanted to touch on something. Maybe you know something about it, Nerdy. I'm sure you do. Is the Soil Descent collab? There, it says something about like Soil working with Descent to try to put your dormant ZRPs to work. I don't know if that's a scam or not. Maybe we can look it up. Maybe the chat knows.
I haven't looked into that. I haven't seen anything about that. I don't know.
Yeah, look up Soil Descent wallet.
Soil just sounds like a rug pull, though.
Right? That's why I want to talk about it, you know? They're using clarity to hold everyone hostage.
Just don't do
Yeah,
anything
they are.
stupid. Don't
They
touch
ain't holding
it. Leave
us
it alone.
hostage, though. They're holding the people that aren't in the know hostage. Like, they're not holding. Even my shit's dormant. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's dormant. I've already lost. I've been trying to, do the, what about the residual income? Motherfucker, I lost so many ZRPs trying to chase residual income.
You should be earning
I
on
bought
that. Earn a
fucking Swan
yield.
Block.
Come on.
Klima. I bought hellish shit, bro, for residual income, and everything folded, bro.
Wyatt the buzzer.
But
That's what's hot right now, though. The Descent Soil collab or whatever the fuck that is. We gotta look it up. Yep, we got the Clown World Pepe in the corner. Let's fucking go. Beep beep. Honk honk. Yeah. Let's go. It's fucking Clown World.
they're burning us out of NorCal right now, folks. It's lit up in here.
Let's run it, bro.
multiple days over 100, man.
Beep beep.
Tomatoes are fucking green, red the next day. You're like, what the fuck? Tomatoes are popping.
Honk honk. Let's go. Yeah, this is Clown Universe. Fuck yeah, it is. Jose Lozano. Let's go.
All
Dude.
my plants are like fucking dried out.
They need water, bro.
Gotta water the shit out of them, bro. There's no skipping
No, they
days.
need electrolytes.
Yeah.
Those boards don't work on water. They
I just
need
go twice a day,
power.
man. I go twice a day, and then if you miss, morning or night, it's not gonna kill you. But if you go once a day and then you miss a day, good luck when it's 104, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I
Damn.
had an appointment. Well, it wasn't really an appointment. It was kind of like
118 in Arizona, bro.
it was like this.
You are a fucking savage with a sandstorm, dude.
And I had to
By
go-
the way, fun fact: sandstorm in Arizona, they're called haboobs. Go ahead,
Boobs.
haboobs.
I had to go freaking find this office, and like, I don't know if you guys ever been to ARC, but it's a big ass campus. Holy
Mhm.
shit. ARC is massive, bro.
Bro,
It's
that
not
in
even that
Sierra,
big, dude.
that in
Huge.
Sierra is the alma mater of all SAC high schools, bro.
I know, but that's small compared to like a university. Like even ARC is a baby.
I know,
But
but
if-
goddamn, bro.
If you're
this
used
shit
to
is
high
massive.
schools, it's big.
Yeah.
But
No, I had to go find this office, and it was like tucked away near like the automotive and like near the STEM department and shit. It was all tucked away underneath the building. I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I gotta go back tomorrow. But man, that shit was hot. It was hot walking around that goddamn campus with the sun on you like that.
That
God
bitch
damn.
was hot as fuck. It was like death hot,
God
like
damn.
yesterday. Yeah.
I was
All right.
9 units away from my AA. When I stopped ARC.
Yeah.
Never going back, bro.
Bro, finish that
I'm
shit.
not going back, but
As soon as you start realizing how much of a psyop a lot of that is, don't get me wrong. You guys have put the work in and got your degrees and made more money as a result of it. Great. What I'm referring to is your brain. At what cost, at what price did you pay that academic
even when you
Yeah.
get your degree, though, you're
brainwash?
everybody's
No,
like, "Oh, I got my degree," but I think what they learn outside of the degree, like most people, especially if you like go away for college, like you're gonna fucking overcome like codependency. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that's bigger than the degree that benefits them. It's weird.
I'm really going for the structured learning part because I was trying to learn object-oriented programming on YouTube, and there's like this 12, there's like a 13-hour video on YouTube which like goes through everything. There's courses with Stanford, and there's the median salary for software engineers are roughly between 90 to 250 a year, just bank, bro. But I was watching videos of how people got hired, how people are getting hired, and they're getting hired by publishing projects on their GitHub and like having open source projects, and it's like being involved in other projects and submitting commits and being part of the community, basically saying that what you're talking about. But yeah, no, that's one of the reason why I'm going back to school. So the cool part is that I'm gonna be going back to school, learning these programming stuff, and while I'm going to school, I'm gonna be building my apps on the side. So everyone listening, for a fact when I do release my whole shebang that I got going for the XRP ledger, is gonna be revolutionary. It's gonna be production grade. It's gonna be enterprise grade, and it's gonna be post quantum encrypted, and it's gonna be written well because I know what the hell I'm doing now. So I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna be fun. Do you guys want to dive into the cold card?
See the difference, bro?
Hmm.
Yeah, bring up that soil shit too if you can get something on
Okay.
it. It's all over Twitter, bro.
No, continue. What are you saying?
Check it out. See the difference though between what you're doing with college and what motherfuckers did back in the day right after high school is that they just went in and got a GE, a fucking
Gee, anything,
general-
you wasted your money.
Yep. And so what I'm saying is that you're specializing, nerdy, in exactly what the fuck you're focused on.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
And
the
like-
difference.
And like when I can, and I also like can like my goal is to get a state job, right? Like I'm still gonna be applying for state jobs, but I have a better chance of getting a state job, like going through the school and all this stuff. Plus, I have other programs that I have advantage of right now. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be applying to software engineering jobs in the Bay Area and stuff like that. And bro, if one sticks, bro, all I need is one. If one sticks, and I start gaining experience as a software, bro, it's a wrap. I'm in. I'm fucking in.
I'm looking forward to taking naps on your couch in your
Bro.
fucking pimp office
Bro,
in Silicon Valley. Then we'll go have lunch at fucking Ripple's cafeteria.
bro, who knows? I might be working at Ripple. You never know. I'm gonna apply. If Ripple has a software engineering job, I will apply. Someone's saying that there's no audio.
Yeah, who the fuck are, I don't know.
Everyone's
Is
saying
it my fucking is it my internet, bro? I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
I think it's YouTube, bro.
I think YouTube's glitching out, guys. It's not because
Really?
hold on. Let me put my headphones. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta check this.
I mean,
gotta
got
go now.
internet.
No,
You gooch?
don't be hopping out of here, bro. You're good. I think it's YouTube, man.
It might be my internet, dude. I could reset my router and come back, but it would take like 10 minutes. Get better internet. Fuck you, cool Pepe. How about that?
Titan says he's stoned. He has his volume down. The show must roll on.
Are we good?
No, we got sound.
Yeah, we're gooch.
We're good.
We're
we
good.
got sound.
What the fuck? Is it real time or am I glitched out? Can you see?
Hold
You're
on.
good. We're good.
We're good.
Let's
Damn,
go.
you guys got us tweaking out now. No, we don't know what the.
No, you good, player. See, Cartel
Well,
fucking knows, bro. I fucking
ourselves
love
now.
you, Cartel.
What the hell? Well, thank you guys.
Cartel's a real motherfucker.
Yeah, Cartel.
He's a Cali boy too. Let's go, dude.
Let's put some music on so we have some. You guys know that it's on that.
Yeah. Did anybody hit that fucking Folsom barbecue shit up or no? Like, dude, that's gonna be bullshit in Folsom.
No, I think it's probably pretty good, but
I mean, that motherfucker.
when you go
swore by
spend
it, though.
$100 for like 2 people on barbecue, I'm like, bro, I could have fucking lit up the whole. I could have fed 20 people for $100.
Yep. Dude, that shit at
Like,
home.
straight
But that's
up.
what I'm saying though. Like all that shit in Folsom, especially if it's near the freeway, that's all Palladio shit. That's all like whitewash bullshit for the fucking rich bullshit. And you know what I mean?
I might take my son out there and try it though.
You got to try it, bro. And yeah. Well, homeboy swore by that. And now all that tells me is motherfucker grew up in Folsom with a silver spoon in his fucking mouth.
I went to Cattleman's a few months ago, bro.
But, but Cattleman's been there for a minute, dude. Especially if you go to the one out in the cuts, like out in fucking like Dixon or some shit, or like Eureka.
Eureka.
That's been there for a long time. That's when Cowboys fucking ran Roseville.
But I will tear up.
Not these
like,
rich
my
motherfuckers.
steak game is no joke, bro. Like,
yeah.
And then when you go out to restaurants, you spend $50 on a steak. You're like, damn, I could have.
Yep. And it's bullshit.
But you got to do it,
but it's bullshit. Yep.
Nice Hammer says Gorilla Barbecue in Pacifica.
Yeah, Pacifica. What the fuck? Oh, that's Bay Area, isn't it?
Yeah.
That other one though, that Texas shit, Texas Roadhouse, their steak was fucking on hit too, man. I thought Texas Roadhouse had a pretty fucking good steak. And I did that.
Right. But that's more of a chain though. He's
I don't
suggesting
give a fuck
something.
what it is. Like, it was good. I thought it was pretty fucking good.
I don't give a fuck.
I thought it was better
what
than
it
Cattleman's, to be honest.
I mean,
Cattleman's
Cattleman's
had
has
like
been an old school. My grandparents used to go there, bro, when they were alive. Like, that shit is old school. You know what I mean? And
Cattleman's had more like a wet.
Their
it
shit's
wasn't like
wet.
hella
It's
seasoning on
white
the steak.
people barbecue. It's white
It
people.
was like
barbecue.
a wet fucking. I don't know what it was.
That dude, Cattleman's is an old fucking white person, old fucking white person's fucking steakhouse. That's what Cattleman's is. It's not. There's no seasoning. They don't even know what the.
You
fuck
get some some ribeyes,
Uh-huh.
some Uncle Buster's rub, and you fucking rub that shit rub your ribeyes down with olive oil, and then I do light kosher salt and pepper on one side, and I cover it in my shit, and it'll smash any fucking steak you have anywhere.
Bro, the Eureka Cattleman's hella fire, but there's also like Dixon Cattleman's, which is nothing but just like fucking hokey Farmerville, like anything out there by Nut Tree and shit, like Dixon Davis. It's all
Nut Tree's
you
like
know.
a stamp around here. Like even when I was little, driving back from the Bay, you're like, oh, the Nut Tree, we're halfway home. Like yeah.
That's awesome. But no, dude, for real, your shit is on fucking point when it comes to seasonings and doing it right. Like it's a whole nother animal. You know what was good? I remember back in the day, I used to work at Tahoe Joe's. Remember that shit off of Eureka right next to Sunsplash?
Yeah.
I was at Tahoe Joe's, and their shit, they use like cherry wood. So they weren't doing it in a smoker. They were doing it over an open grill, but it wasn't propane. Most restaurants that do open grill, they use propane to grill their shit. Their shit was fucking wood, like real hardwood, and it was fucking fire, bro. But it was expensive as fuck, and so they closed. That was a good spot for a steak.
You guys ready?
What you got? Yeah, I was gonna say, what's up? What do you got? Fucking hurry up, motherfucker.
I found it pretty funny. Hey, don't rush me.
Fuck me, right? Fuck me. Let's go.
This is from
Welcome to the boardroom, everyone.
This is from Bitcoin Clown. It says, when you've dodged every scam, hack, and every bear market since 2013, and you finally get fucked by cold card.
All day, bro. That's all day. Yeah. It's like this soil shit. Like everybody in the comments, all the OGs are like, fuck that. Fucking, yeah, just hang on to your ZRP, especially at the buzzer. We're so close. It don't even, you know what I mean? There you go. Lizard King. Look at his Texas, fucking wild Texas ass. Put the steak into the fire. Fuck is wrong with you, bro? I mean, that they do some shit. They straight grew up different in Texas. I mean, do you know the fucking where the two states where most special forces come from, like Navy SEALs and shit? Guess it. Are you guys there? Am I just talking to myself?
I'm here, bro. I muted myself on accident.
Okay. You know the two states where Navy SEALs, where most Navy SEALs come from?
Yeah.
You know the two states? Name the two states.
I don't know.
Where most Navy SEAls come from.
I don't know. Arizona?
No. Texas? And where do we live?
Cali.
Yeah. Everybody hates on Cali, bro. We got more special forces motherfuckers come from Cali than you can imagine.
I wanted to be a special forces.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that like Cali boys.
Texas and Cali go hard. You guys,
we go hard, bro. It's a whole nother animal. Yep.
I know you Florida and New York motherfuckers be talking shit, but no, Texas and Cali go hard.
I mean, granted, there's 40 million people in this fucking state, and it's crazy, but yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah. You've been waiting on you. What the fuck?
Can you see it?
What the fuck?
Hold on.
No, we can't see shit. Your shit's like some weird column. Can't read any of that shit, bro. You got to learn how to like go full screen, dude. Unless you're doing like OBS and it just doesn't work.
Oh no, it's because I'm on that's my monitor. My monitor is vertical. I'm using my code.
Right, but still, you should be able to go full screen and just hit the corner, and it should go.
No. It's the dimensions of the coding monitor. Hold on, I'll go on the widescreen.
Or we need to get you a third monitor to where you can do that shit.
I can't plug in 3 monitors. Mac Mini's limited to 2.
Nice. Yep. Cartel knows, and it's gonna be nice to move out of the city, but not too far. Yeah. You know how you do it? You go incog. So in other words, you go to like a little outskirt. You know how like West Sac and shit is, boys, nerdy and unk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right the fuck there. It's like 5-minute fucking drive to like downtown, the heart of downtown. But you go to West Sac and it's just nothing but like ag land, and they're just fucking thousands of acres of like agriculture land. That's how you do it. And you buy like 10 acres out in West Sac, but you're literally a 5-minute drive from the heart
That's
of downtown. Yeah.
They called us Cowtown, like with the Lakers against Sac and shit.
Mhm.
Because when you land at the airport, you're just going over fucking pastures.
Hella land, bro.
Hella land.
It's just an ocean of just land.
Mhm.
That's another thing people don't understand is how big California is. California is massive, guys.
Bro, Joe Buddy,
California's a big ass state.
he says he grew up in Cali. 70s was magical. Yeah, bro, you could go do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Cali is ginormous.
Still
Huge.
doing it. I don't even
Still
work.
doing it.
And they still can't stop me in Cali, bruh. Like, we're going to figure out Cali. I'm never leaving Cali, man.
Never.
And I'll be able to
No.
go
Ever.
anywhere. If you can survive in Cali,
Ever.
once you leave,
Ever.
you probably can't come back.
Never come back. You're not making the money
Yeah.
to come back.
You're not
There's no-
ever
there's
making
no
the money to
fucking way.
come back. If you leave, real estate
No
takes a
fucking
dump,
way.
you're fucked. You'll never
Once
make
you
it back.
leave, you're out. You will be priced out of California. California prices motherfuckers out.
Damn, Joe Buddy knows, bro. I worked at a farm up in Georgetown. Fuck yeah, homie.
Yeah, that's
from
up our hood, bro.
Auburn.
Auburn's like 20 minutes from here. 25
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, I got fam in Amador for sure. Check us out too. Where is it? Right here, Papa Dram. Papa Dram, this is a live community chat. I'm sure you're familiar with that, but I want you to get a wrench today. I would love to see Papa Dram get a wrench from Australia. So
Oh,
let's
yeah?
go. Catching a live from Australia. Get it up, you boys. Well, do me a favor. Join the show real quick. You don't have to.
Motherfucking link.
Yeah,
Papa
and just
Dram.
say something,
I'ma drop
motherfucker.
it.
Yeah, just
This is
get
straight
on
from
here.
Uncle Buster.
and
Nerdy
say
just
something.
dropped it. Somebody did.
Yeah.
You
Are you
dropped
from
it
North or
again.
South? Are you from
Boom.
New South Wales or are you from Melbourne?
Well, if that motherfucker joined, he'd be able to tell you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Do you want to go over this real quick?
I
Go
think
over it.
so.
Let's run it.
Go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
I can't go ahead. I can't even see it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
All right.
I can see. Oh, here we go. I maxed it out. All right. The cold card or cold card hack refers to the exploitation of a firmware bug in CoinKite's Bitcoin hardware wallets that cause many devices to generate weak, predictable recovery seeds and thus private keys. Attackers reconstructed those keys offline and drained funds from vulnerable single signature wallets without physical access, phishing, or malware. The issue came to light around July 30th, 31st, 2026, when large coordinated sweeps began. Losses grew quickly across multiple waves, and attackers, researchers later identified as at least 15 separate actors. Estimates rose from an initial 594 BTC, 38 million in the first rapid wave to over 1,596 BTC, around 130 million in the at the time, from thousands of addresses. With the total still evolving as more dormant wallets were targeted. Root cause: cold card wallets are designed as air-gapped hardware devices that generate BIP39 recovery seeds using a true hardware random number generator, RNG, on the STM32 chip, aiming for the full 128 bits of entropy expected for a secure 12-word seed or higher for 24-word. In March 21, firmware around version 4.0.0 / 4.0.1, a code change during a cryptography library migration to libsec P25 or 256K1, the same one used by Bitcoin Core, silently broke this due to a faulty compile time check on a MicroPython configuration flag, which was deliberately set to 0. Seed generation, go ahead and scroll up or stop doing the comments. Seed generation fell back to a deterministic software pseudo-random number generator, Yasmering, instead of the hardware RNG. This software PRNG was seeded from limited predictable values such as the device's serial number and time clock state. The result on affected MK2 and MK3 devices, firmware roughly 4.0.1 to 4.1.9, effective entropy dropped to around 40 bits or less. On later models, MK4, MK5, and Q, before fixes, is that the chips, MK2, MK3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Some additional entropy from secure elements was mixed in, but effective entropy was only around 72 bits, far short of 128. A 40-bit space is computationally feasible to search within modern hardware on the order of 1 trillion possibilities, while a proper 128-bit space is effectively impossible. So essentially, it went from possible to, or from impossible to possible. So at the end of the day, 128 is what was, so it fucked it all up. So it was a software fuck up. I'm going to stop right there if you don't mind. It was a software fuck up that nobody really was aware of. It was a firmware fuck up, to be more specific.
Okay. And that right there is where the it's a bits little context hide, right?
You're a fucking bit.
Is one, there were pre-existing quote unquote bugs that they completely quote unquote didn't know they were there, and they accumulatively over time became a hazard. Okay, that's the whole excuse.
Do you think? Could I ask you something real quick?
Yeah, Evan. Thanks, Pimp. Appreciate it. I try.
The main thing about the whole situation is what you read about the chip part. Okay, there's a secure element where the seeds stay within, and then it's a encrypted key, right? It's the same chip that you use for your Apple Pay, your Google Pay when you tap to pay. It's the same secure element chip. Okay, now here's the problem: is that what happened was they didn't use the chip. They put it on the software. So that's the whole shebang in a very blatant, like easy to understand language.
I mean, here's
that they didn't use the chip to hold the seed phrase. Instead, they put it was a software thing that was open, and then someone without even touching the wallets at all guessed it. They guessed the seed phrases and then started.
Do you think they guessed it, or do you think it's like
that's
ex-employees that used to work there that knew there was a flaw?
I think it was intentional. I think it was.
15 motherfuckers to do like a crime like that's a fucking.
Oops, we didn't know. We didn't see it. My bad. I'm sorry. You lost your life savings. Oh, we can't recover it because we're a cold wallet. We don't have insurance.
See, the way I understood it, is that the bit rate that secures. So even on the chip, the way I understood what I read just now is that the bit rate was minimalized by a firmware flaw. So in other words, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
flaw for a hardware wallet when your whole damn thing is supposed to be security, and you didn't go over it a cajillion different times to check if you didn't have fucking flaws for a secure wallet that's holding people's fucking money. Bro.
Well, the fact that these fucking 15 bad actors,
the basis of your whole company,
they swept and cracked everything. Like, how in the fuck?
Are there real people who actually have come forward that lost their money?
Yep, but this one dude lost 1.3 million.
Or is it? I'm just curious.
There's hella dudes that lost money, bro. It's hella sad.
I believe,
but that's such a one-off, though.
This is my point too. Like,
Ledger's always been the fucking BTC wallet for most people. See, Cold Card is like, what the fuck? What is that? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Buster. I'm gonna grab.
Yeah, but we don't know Cold Card because we're not like BTC motherfuckers, you know.
But still,
to where
the timing is super convenient, you know,
right?
Well, that is fair as fuck because the army knows what decent is, but I guarantee you BTC maxis and ETH maxis don't know.
This is our first time talking about it. Yeah,
I bet you BTC and ETH people don't even know what decent wallet is, much less Tangem and fucking Zum and all that. You know what I mean? So, dude, all BTC maxis ever knew was just fucking Coinbase and fucking Ledger. Yeah,
exactly. Just BB exactly. That's exactly right.
What does he say?
you-
Nerdy pretty
so
much
you're-
saying it was. Well, sorry. Go ahead.
No, so you're telling me that as okay, you are a cold wallet company. Your whole brand is based upon security and easing people's minds because their stuff are secure. Secure is in the name of the fucking title of the job of the product that you're fucking selling. Okay, the whole damn thing is based off security. Okay, you're telling me as a security company, you had bugs that were quote unquote unseen, that were unknown, and you didn't run audits over time. You didn't run audits over time, and these weren't caught over time.
What if this whole company is just a staged thing?
No,
Can you?
And they're trying to say over time, the accumulated bugs created this disaster. So you're telling me over time you didn't notice there wasn't no sign or signal running your audits that you didn't come across the core?
That's why I asked you if you think
fuck out of here.
it's
bro.
an inside job. Like, okay, so
Hell
let's
yeah,
say
it's an inside job.
yeah,
Come
it's
on,
inside as fuck.
Well, it
Come
keeps
on
more.
now.
It keeps more of the public out of this shit.
Bro.
It diminishes the public coming into crypto. Like crypto is the fucking villain. Everybody hates crypto, dude. Yeah.
Saying
It's a
oops is
trust
such a cop-out.
destroyer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Destroys
saying oops-
trust.
Yeah, it's saying
So
oops
it's
are
an
bad.
SPF, XPS, or XBF bullshit.
Yeah, like and then Michael Saylor goes and fucking starts selling Bitcoin, starts dumping.
Didn't
into it.
Kramer too? Jim Kramer. He's like, I'm gonna
Jim
sell my
Cramer, like,
Bitcoin.
everyone
He-
starts dumping. Like what?
He's-
Okay,
He's bitching
okay,
about
that's
the
not
quality.
coordinated.
Bro,
He's
he
bitching
said
about
that
the
there's vulnerabilities. That's what that fucking.
That's when you buy. When that
And
guy
that's,
says,
look what happened with Cold Card, bro.
"Fuck."
All right, you guys want to get into
Shout out to
conspiracy part
Quincy.
of the whole equation? Hold on, I'm gonna try to
$1.06.
pick it up.
But also this came up with like Algorand and shit because Algorand's like quantum proof and all this. But that's what I was telling you, Nerdy. Like, if we're on cold storage, we're only secure as our seed phrase. You know, like what Algorand's doing. If you're buying Algorand because it's quantum proof, your Algorand ain't quantum proof, motherfucker. Like, if you're holding it on a cold storage, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think people understand. Like, it's all about those words.
I
That's
keep
what it's
buying
about.
it.
That's why, out of everything, I like the Elapal cards because those words do not pop up on your phone. It's a separate device. The words come on, and it's not even on your fucking screen of your phone. And I think that
Is that optional?
powerful. The 3-pack card, you get the device that's
I mean, is displaying your seed phrase, is that mandatory?
fuck
You gotta-
yeah. I
you
mean,
gotta write it down.
what device?
I don't know.
Every
Are you-
device, those fucking words come up on your screen of your phone. So, you know, Google could be fucking just Google could pimp everyone's shit tomorrow if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, go to the Wayback Machine and pull up Marcus's screenshot of his the secret screenshot that we made
Do it.
without him knowing.
and don't
Yeah,
take
Google-
any screenshots,
Google fucking-
bro.
Dude, Google
I'm
is
not,
straight
I
up
wasn't
Skynet.
referring to.
Google,
I wasn't-
Amazon, and fucking Google, Amazon, Walmart. That's all Skynet, bro.
I wasn't referring to
Apple.
like screenshots. I'm just saying the shit's still coming across your screen. You know, I'm not saying like we know we're not taking screenshots, but
Right. But still, the
I would rather have a
possibility-
device that is not even on my screen. Dude.
Well, they
Like,
got fucking keystroke trackers. Like, why not have like an instant fucking Wayback Machine where it records everything? And Google's got the
Exactly.
money and the servers to do it.
do it.
Nathan Stevens, you fucking better be, bro. You better be sorry that you're late. I'm
All right,
teasing.
Look at
Welcome
this one.
aboard. Let's go.
read this.
Motherfucker, no. I'm not your little
No.
monkey. No, you
cold
fucking
card-
do it.
The cold card owner says he's Jewish.
Oh my
A
god.
year later, self admits the truth about the bug in the that was left in the wallet. I could let drain millions. It's all a psyop. Look at. He was like, he's like, I want a Christmas tree in the house. Wife, we are Jews. I don't want to confuse the kids. And then over here is like, what is a retirement attack? He goes, it's when the project maker could have a bug. You see how he like a parenthesis?
Entropy generation. Oh wow.
In the generation.
5 years ago. Oh
Bro,
my god.
You telling me this is not planned? Like,
oh yeah,
this is accidental. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's totally. That's so specific to that answer. That's crazy. That was all on purpose for multiple reasons. That's the thing. Psyops aren't just to create havoc and fear. They're also to kill the water car guy.
Don't kill the
That's
messenger,
crazy, bro.
It's for several reasons. They kill multiple birds with one stone. Look at Columbine. It's all about gun control. It's to push the training agenda, to push medications on kids, to
Columbine
kill some
was
motherfuckers,
like
and yeah,
the first one too.
1999.
That's out here, right? Columbine was like
Colorado.
40 minutes. Oh no,
Colorado.
Columbine was Colorado. There's one out
That's
here.
still
before
West Coast,
Columbine.
bro. I don't give a fuck.
What was the one out here before Columbine? It was like when you go up towards Oroville.
Oroville.
I got nothing.
Chico? Was there a Chico shooting?
Past Chico. Oh no.
What was that?
I'll think of it. God damn.
The Humboldt massacre.
Humboldt. Yeah.
Humboldt would be crazy.
All they're doing in Humboldt is massacring fucking some Mary Jane, bro.
Some nuggies.
Yeah. No, there's some documentaries on Humboldt, bro, where like the Mexican cartel owns all of the fucking farms.
Oh,
Hell, people go missing in Humboldt, bro.
Hell
it's
of
a big
Yeah.
fucking forest.
Yeah.
Yo, take this one out. This is Bitcoin Dev. Warren cold card about the RNG
Oh
flaw
my
in
God.
2025. The team dismissed it. He said audit. He says he audited the cold card firmware in May of 2025, flagged the Lodestar liblingu library handling the RG as shady, and they reported and doubts the true heart of randomness when the event is like, see, so they did run an audit and they did find it, but they ignored it. That's intentional. That's an admit, bro. I'm telling you.
Damn, I love how the sauce, dude. The fucking people on Twitter, the
There's no
fucking
fucking way. He said he advised ripping it out. The team responded, if something was wrong, we'd already know about it by now. See, that's ignorance. That's fucking on purpose.
It's hilarious.
Bro.
Who would buy one of those?
It's not. It's like people have to understand like how the development process of building these things and then the excuses, they don't match. They don't fucking match, because when you're building a device and you're maintaining something, you have to go through audits and shit. Like you have to hold up with compliance. Like you have standards to keep up by. You're a company now, like you're a business, right? And you have audits to like hold, and security audits and shit that you have to do. So saying that we didn't know what we didn't see, it's so bullshit. That's because
And then
not,
if you
how
if
shit
you have all,
it seems very staged.
if you have all 15 people that come out, like what's the amount that they had? Like, is there a dude that only had $7,000 worth of Bitcoin, or are they all wallets that had over a million?
No. The 15 people were the perpetrators. There's 15 criminals. They said they came up with the fact that they surmised that there was about or approximately 15 criminals that were stealing. So in other words, it was a concerted effort. It wasn't just one hacker. That's what that article said. And that was like AI. That could have been
15 criminals all on that cold card.
Yep.
Where do you even buy one of
that
those?
shit was planned as fuck, dude. Yeah.
Dude, I mean,
they stole 114 million in Bitcoin.
So they each got 10 million. Fucking A.
Bro, I think the primary
nine point.
I think the primary fucking purpose of that whole hack was just to scare the public out of crypto right before fucking moon time.
The Clarity Act.
Moonshot.
Right before the Clarity Act, so they can add more shit into the bill. More quote unquote preventions.
I want to know when we're gonna fucking drag these politicians out in the street and hang them up. You know,
We're gonna have
It's 7.6 million each. I don't know if I did the math right.
Did I send you guys that thing where it says the scariest part of the whole? Hold on.
yeah, but they'll pull a Joker, Marcus, and like they'll each have like individual instructions to kill each other until there's one left that
That'd be
keeps
cool.
all the money. Yeah.
Oh, right. Which movie is that? The Dark Knight or the first one?
Dark Knight, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that scene. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Dead Man Switch.
Oh, you guys
Bro,
see you guys
welcome to the boardroom, everyone. 140 watching. Love you guys. Run it.
You see the population? It says scientist says we need to have the Earth's population to 4 billion. Like now you guys are just backpedaling because we've always had 4 billion. Used to
I was
sneak
about to,
Bro, it wasn't even
we
4.
never had
motherfucker.
8 billion.
Bro, I remember years ago, like three
You're trying to
years
backpedal
ago.
people are asking questions.
Nerdy. It's like 3 years ago. We did the fucking math, and it ended up being there was a video that talked about the actual numbers in like India and the actual numbers in the major cities in fucking, and nobody lives in the rural areas, dude. Not even close to touch the main city numbers.
Yeah,
and dude, the numbers were like 2 billion. So it's half of that. That's
Yeah.
the actual population is like 2 billion, probably less. Because everyone's fucking sterile from the food and the fucked up chemicals now that nobody's had. People that haven't been having kids in the last like 20 years.
it's definitely
Plus
on the
the psyop. It's a
Yeah.
psyop. It's way too expensive to have kids. So everybody's like either choosing to or can't.
Actually, not.
You know,
Actually,
dude,
cheap as fuck.
what are you talking about? Cheap to have
Kids.
kids? What the fuck are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Dude, it's
You're saying it is doable. You're saying that's a psyop.
yeah.
in
A lot of the
itself.
shit
Okay.
they make you get is just bullshit.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's a fear I've never experienced because I can't say that I am. All
It
right.
wasn't that bad at all.
Okay.
And I
Cool.
was struggling pretty hard when he was a baby. So
Roger that. Okay. So, but back to the point is that what I'm saying is that it's a multi-layer psyop, and it's way less. Like the population is fucking way less. It's retarded.
Hell yeah. I got something for you guys.
I'm a 35-year-old white man.
oh god.
Harrison, born Antoine Smalls, has transracial identity, identifying as Harrison Booth, a 35-year-old white man from Colorado.
And when did you know that you were a 35-year-old white man?
Well, I've always felt different. I go to the store, the movies, and just be thinking to myself, like, why am I not getting the respect I deserve? And then it just hit me. I'm white and 35. I just miss Colorado sometimes. You know, here I pretend the buildings are the old San Juan mountain range, but, you know, the job's just here.
And where do you work?
I'm a systems engineer for Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay.
That boy don't work. He go to school and that's it. One day he said, call me Harrison. I said, who's that? He said, me.
Do you believe that he is a white man?
I mean, he isn't. Shit, I'd love to wake up one day and say, hey, everybody, I'm Rihanna. But I ain't.
What the fuck? Is that a parody, dude? Or is that serious? That's fucking
parody.
That's
Just wanted to lighten
crazy.
the
Yeah. That's funny. He's
I
like,
just want to change up the vibes.
that motherfucker's lying. He just goes to school and that's it. That's funny.
All right.
All
continue.
right. All right. So this is a live community chat. If you're now tuning in, welcome to XRP Boardroom. We talk about crypto, XRP. We talk about a lot of shit. And you can join too. And it looks like you motherfuckers aren't joining us, even though there's 142 watching. So please click the link and let's talk shop, boys and gals. Let's go. Welcome to the boardroom. I mean, I'm juiced up a little bit, bro. I'm excited. Everybody's like, bro, clarity, last minute, clarity. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get it, dude.
Day. We're at the buzzer. Fucking.
We're about to get it.
Oh, I want to
Get ready.
ask before you hold on, nerdy. Before you share this, I want to ask. I'm getting ready, bro. By the way, I want to ask, how in the fuck is Trump actually saying, "Hey, you motherfuckers should not go on recess"? Because I've been reading that on Twitter lately, and I'm like, okay, is that bullshit, or did Trump actually say that shit publicly?
From all the videos that I watched, he's trying to push it to pass it. I don't know what people are saying.
Well,
Right. He's trying to push it to pass it, but he
a
said
delay.
specifically, "Don't go on fucking recess, or you guys can't go on recess or something."
It was a recess
You
delay,
can find
right?
out.
So, is there an actual recess delay? Or we?
Well, it's not. It hasn't happened yet, so we can't say.
But it's just Trump's like shit talking shit.
Yeah, maybe that's just to make it look like it's not going to pass or something. I don't know.
Or it's bullish as fuck because Trump's like, "Fuck you guys, do your job. Don't go on summer recess. Pass the Clarity Act." I saw some other official shit too. A couple senators talking about how Clarity Act is national security.
I saw some shit where they released something about Elizabeth Warren because they're going after politicians, or they're questioning Elizabeth Warren, how she made her millions of dollars as being a public servant, and like she's under fire right now, and it just seems like they're trying to remove her and just pass the act. But I know that she's under fire. But I know there's something going on right now. But
What'd you find? Buzz? What'd you find?
Columbine was 1999. Okay.
Oh,
Olivehurst, which is right before Orville, was 92.
Huh? Oh, that's why.
Lyndhurst High School, Olivehurst, California. Eric Houston was 1992, 7 years before Columbine.
It probably didn't have the same effect that Columbine had, and so all of a sudden they had to run it again a little later.
What kind of weapons did he do? What was the deal?
Yeah, I wouldn't know that. I was only 2.
It wasn't hella people killed at Olivehurst. People died, but it wasn't. I mean, as bad as Columbine. But I remember
for context,
because I was in high school. Yeah. I graduated like 93, and this happened 92. So
for context, for people that aren't from Northern California, Olivehurst is like a bumfuck, like middle of nowhere tweaker town.
Okay, I think Columbine, they were shooting people who believed in Jesus.
Right, but Columbine's probably got a lot more money, and so it had that.
Well, I think it was
socioeconomic effect. You know what I mean?
Scaring people out of their beliefs.
Bro, you guys' sauce is fire today. Like Nerdy fucking literally just fucking proved that like Cold Card was a complete scam, and fucking Buster just came up with the fucking Lyndhurst Olivehurst gold nugget and emphasized the point that they've been running this shit since the early 90s, bro.
You could probably keep going back and further and just keep connecting more dots, you know.
It's the same thing with like killing the water car guy. It's the same shit. They keep killing his fucking water, all the inventors. What's that?
Let me share this list because Columbine or Olivehurst is even it's a list of school shootings. So
well, you know, it's another funny thing regarding shootings and shit too.
Here we go. Sorry. It started on this list. The first was 1913 in Germany. Then it got 27, 46, 75, 75, 76.
Heinz Schmidt.
Where do you see Heinz at?
The top of the list.
That's some like bullshit.
Oh, you can't make that up, dude. Heinz, bro.
Well, they're trying to villainize the fucking like right now they're trying to villainize the American male as being the fucking, but it's not even American males. It's like fucking trannies and shit that are shooting kids now. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Why are all the schools named the same too? What's up with that? Is that just so it's easy, or is that just like a thing?
Why are all the presidents related? Why does everybody have a dual citizenship with Israel? Like
I got half those schools are in my town.
That's how powerful though.
The programming, right?
Whatever the program, whatever they're trying to get through, this is how powerful it's working against us, bro. Like
there's a State Street in my town. It's the main road, and there's the State Street, you know, in financial firm, and then apparently there's a State Street like in every main city, and you know,
where was
states.
Columbine? Where's Columbine's right here?
Oh, look at that. There's a bunch in 1999. How many are there? 5?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 99. 1 in 2000.
Like, ramp up the school shootings. Ramp it up.
Over.
Yeah.
Y2K. Go, 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 go.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, dude. Yeah. Please join the show, motherfuckers, so we can have some fun and we don't end the show early. I don't know if you guys have realized that by now, but if we're just chilling with each other for a little while, yeah, sure, me, Buster, Nerdy, we could sit and talk forever, but it's always nice to have more motherfuckers. So that's why I'm giving you a hard time. So join the show. Plus, also, if you don't have a fucking wrench, you will get a wrench if you join the show. Don't be a pussy.
One more share screen, man.
Bam.
This is a pretty good video. You guys ready to run it?
1
minute.
Run it.
Oh, can I?
40 seconds.
Real quick. Can I just show my?
Nah, he's got it already up, bro.
All right, go ahead.
1 minute and 40 seconds, and we'll go to the El Matador Nerdy X90.
Yes.
You've already became the individual they never expected. You've already become that person they put such a gargantuan effort in attempting to stop you from becoming that person. The table has been set before them. The attacks against you now are not to stop you from becoming the person that they never assumed you would become. It's greater than that now. The attacks against you now are to stop you from reaching your final form. This thing has unfolded in layers that your enemies or ill wishers never fathomed. They never fathomed that you had this much dexterity, this much layer, this much texture to you. All the attacks now are to stop you from becoming your final form. You make things move, chosen one. Your final form is a dot connector, a peace mover. So all of your enemies and your ill wishes now are fighting desperately, not to stop you from becoming the person they never assumed you would become, but from becoming a person they never fathomed that dwelled inside of you. Your enemies now are trying to stop you from reaching your final form.
Is this gonna be heavy? Oh, we got.
Ooh wee, good shit.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that was fire, bro. I like the beat too. Boop, 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 boop. That shit was fire.
Final form.
Nerdy, you got the floor, brother.
Oh, I said mine's funny. Sorry, I was muted. I said, I'm not gonna suck itself. Now you're looking at Laura Loomer.
I mean, she's a man, right? Isn't she a man? But BB loves that shit.
Look at his face, though. This motherfucker.
Look how silly he looks.
That is so funny. What a clown world. You guys see Clayton?
No, but Clayton fucking got, was he national security?
Yeah.
Now
yeah,
he's NSI or whatever.
Yeah, wild.
NCI. Yeah, we're at maximum clown world, bro. How in the fuck did Jay Clayton's piece of shit, crooked ass?
So gay, bro.
Dude, he's a national security advisor, bro. Like
Hella
it's
gay.
or the national security chief or whatever the fuck he is.
Well, they're all recycled. You know, everyone's.
And then his crooked ass.
Dude.
You know what's nuts though is his crooked ass went to Apollo right after that, and like did some fucking shady shit and got it. Like literally was a fucking SEC chair that filed the fucking lawsuit for Ripple, and then straight up went to a fucking crypto firm. Like, how in the fuck are you going to set up a lawsuit against the fucking one of the biggest crypto companies?
Just maybe just
and
to
then
prolong
join
it.
a crypto firm, like, or an investment firm, like it.
Could you imagine if it went parabolic? What 2019? Is that when that happened,
bro?
Yeah. Well, 2020.
Well, it did kind of if you got in early.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna share this last piece of fucking evidence.
You don't need last. Keep running it, bro. We're
Then
fucking
I'm done.
killing.
No, I'm done
don't.
after this. I'm gonna close the case because I think I've connected enough dots. All right.
Oh.
It says it's when the project maker could have a bug, blah blah, entropy card lost forever, blah blah. And this is Michelle. She goes, Grok, what are the mathematical odds that a cold card would make this joke and then the exact scenario they're joking about would turn out to be true a few years later. Grok responds and goes, the odds of pure coincidence are effectively zero. Cold Carter was describing a known theoretical risk called the retirement attack. Makers intentionally, exactly what I fucking said, makers intentionally weaken entropy generation so they can recover funds later. Their 2021 joke about the exact failure mode became reality in 2026 when an accidental firmware bug reduced the seed entropy to roughly 40 bits and affected the device, enabling the sweep. Bro, the makers intentionally weaken. Bro, I'm telling you, there's no fucking way.
Does anyone know someone who actually owned one of these things?
There's no fucking way. You're telling me, as a fucking
Nerdy's point,
developer
bro,
who fucking develops apps, who develops fucking
to
products,
Nerdy's point, who the fuck would be that ready? You know how long and how much effort it would take to span like what was it, 1,500 wallets?
Fuck out of here.
With the exact seeds for each one of those fucking wallets, like within
George,
a fucking day. It was like 1 day or some shit, right?
George Soros company.
There's no fucking way.
They planned it for sure.
It's not a coincidence, bro.
There are no coincidences.
No.
People need to just zoom out for a little bit and understand this, okay? We're a bunch of just monkeys living on a rock floating in the middle of nowhere on a water planet. Like, we don't know shit. Do you not understand that cars didn't come out till like 19 something? It's not even that old. It's like barely 100 years old. Like, do you understand that shit? Like, we were horse and buggying this bitch. We were like, everything was all fucked up. We didn't know anything. Like, literally 2 or 3 people ago. 2 or 3 people ago. Like United States is 250 years old. That is 2 or 3 people. That is not that
2 or 3 strong ass people. But yeah,
okay, five.
I get your point.
Okay, 5 people max at 30 something years old, 40 or something. 5 people max, bro. That is not that old. And now you're telling me we have AI and agents and blockchain and all this shit all of a fucking set.
A lot of people have been saying that the elite have always had the technology.
People need to just chill out and understand that we're still primates. We are still figuring the world out. The world is still brand new. Do you understand?
I think it's this reset.
We haven't entered Blade Runner yet. We are entering Blade Runner. We haven't entered Blade Runner, but we are heading in that direction. But we are not there yet, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to happen in.
I think it's on purpose. I think the elites have way more technology, like the old ancient.
This ain't even the first time it's been out, bro. Atlantis. You don't think Atlantis had tap pay,
bro?
Clowns?
They're about to repeat so much shit that they've already repeated in the past 3 or 4 people ago, and then they're
repeating it, dude.
There's people looking like ravens, walking around looking like ravens, wearing suits because of a fake virus. People wear masks, and then later we had COVID, which is the exact same.
Is that the plague shit? Yeah,
the plague. It's the exact same shit. Is hand for hand, word for word, the same exact shit. It's the same shit. Like, literally, the Nazis, whatever they were going through and burning books, we're going through the same exact shit. It's literally the same shit. There's no difference from
that was erasing knowledge. I mean, that's just burning. That was burning the evidence.
It's the same 2 or 3 people ago who were alive, who were fucking everything up 2 or 3 people ago. It's the same ideals from those 2 or 3 people ago that are still being taken place, that is happening today, right now. Like,
the hard thing is that they're always the they're propped up as the puppet. It's hard to figure out who these the rich people are behind them.
Yeah, like, we're still young. Like the Nitty Gritty was on here giving y'all the fucking lowdown, the whole historical crew. Like, he literally, like, last show he gave you everything and told you how the Rothschilds made their money. They made their money off a rug pull. The whole their wealth, which controls the world today, was based off a rug pull. United States was founded off a rug pull.
It seems like everything's founded off a rug pull.
Rug pulls is part of our culture. Rug pulls will happen forever.
Foundational rug pulls of America.
Of our monetary system is rug pulls. Like, it's how it works. It's how people get rich, bro.
Someone's got to bite the bullet.
But, like, we need to, just step back and just take a deep breath and just look around and understand where we're at right now. Like, we're not that old, as we're not that futuristic as people might think we are.
But
We're
that
not
that being
futuristic
said,
at all, bro.
At
I think
all, bro.
our biggest detriment is that people think we're more advanced and we're clowns with cell phones, bro.
That's, bro, isn't it?
Yeah.
How is it not the same?
And we think
shit?
we're more advanced than ever before. It's like, come on,
we're
man,
not.
you're
We're
tripping.
not. We have so much more to go. We have so
we've been funneled into a into a cavity.
Yeah.
Here's
Get
one
out of
more.
here, this phone stuff. Yeah, run it.
Mike Tyson said God's greatest soldiers are also the devil's favorite. Yes. And I tell people that have addictions, the guy that was in prison, you made it this far because you're God's soldier. So now if you think, unfortunately, a lot of us can't think spiritually. So if you think spiritually, good, evil. If the good team has a powerful player, the evil team is going to do everything they can to take that player out. Everything it can. Let's try giving them fame. Let's try giving them a drug addiction. Let's try making this person get someone pregnant and we screw their life up for a while. Let's try to make them resentful. Let's try to make them angry. Let's try to make them go out of character and get in a fight. Let's mess with their emotions. Let's take out someone they love in their life and crush them and turn them away from their maker. The devil hates good souls.
Destiny is in the hand.
Bro,
straight facts.
Don't forget. Obama says, "Don't forget to wear a mask."
Oh my gosh!
Right?
Yeah. We need reminders, dude, of what the fuck we went through the last 5 years.
Right? No, this reminder right here. We actually
rip
went
it, dude.
backwards.
Rip it and run it, sun it
Yeah.
and gun it, dude. Let's go.
We actually went backwards if you look deep enough, and that is 100% fact, because we used to have mercury. Every home used to have mercury, the heaters, and how everything worked. Like the way how shit works today, we've gone backwards. We've literally gone backwards.
So what's mercury? What's it good for? Because even thermometers used to be mercury.
Energy.
So the ether, supposedly they would harvest the free energy from the sky, and it would spin. When you do a positive and negative to mercury, it spins, and that alone creates a voltage. So they just found out if you hook up mercury to the ether, it spins, and you could fucking harvest it. And it's a high voltage. Apparently, that's what Egypt was doing.
Bro, that ether electricity is no joke. I totally believe in that. Like, it's totally a fucking psyop. What they're doing now. Also, water. We're not in a fucking drought. There's tons, unfathomable amounts of fucking fresh water underneath us.
Hello, water, bro.
You know what I mean?
Fresher water
Aquifers
than we have today.
Yeah. Fresh water too.
Like pure, like what they call a live water instead of dead water that we're drinking right now. Check this one out. $102 years old.
Mercury arc rectifier.
That's dope.
Bro, we've gone backwards.
That's a fucking
This is a
antique.
Mercury and Xenon arc rectifier.
Oh my
this
God.
device was good enough to charge electric cars over 100 years ago.
Look
It
at
is
electric
not a fake.
cars 100 years
It was
ago.
a real invention, a Mercury arc rectifier for converting alternating current into direct current using an arc discharge in mercury vapor at low pressure. Mercury arc rectifiers, also known as converters, were used for charging storage batteries, powering arc lighting systems, operating DC traction motors for trolleybuses, trams, and subways, and in electroplating equipment. Now, mercury has been demonized and banned, but it is likely that for previous civilizations, it played a role similar to that of oil in our own. This device was good enough.
That is so cool.
That's what I'm
Now
talking
we have
about.
now we have PG&E. Thank you.
Yeah, which is
We
a scam.
appreciate you.
Yeah, we got solar panels in the middle of the ocean that are just like,
Bro, the wind farm and solar panel, it's so bullshit.
such a waste of resources.
So stupid. So fucking stupid. You're a rectifier. But yeah, even their fireplaces. Even if you go if you look at the old churches, because that's where all the evidence is. At the old cathedrals, the really, really old cathedrals you go, they've all been grounded.
I've seen
They've
that.
been grounded on purpose, bro, because they used to be healing centers.
Yeah,
They
it's
were
something to do
active.
with the weight of the stone too. The weight of these buildings pushing down on the earth would create some sort of power itself. I don't know the exact term, like inertia or buoyancy or something, but the weight of the buildings themselves would create this energy. You know, like those big arches that kind of look like magnets. There's one in like France, and there's Trump's trying to build one. Kind of looks like a big fucking magnet. That's
There's one in like old Iraq too, or some
they're
shit. Yeah.
they're gigantic.
Yeah. For reals. For real. Yeah, there's so much like Red Pill 101 that like just needs to be re-fucking taught to everybody.
Supposedly on this eclipse, all knowledge is supposed to be like available to the people who are seeking it. And it seems kind of on 888, they're going to do this clarity, you know, right before that, before everyone knows. That was just some conspiratorial thing I had thought about, but
Bro. Man, Marcus, I gotta say, man, you and Nerdy, dude, like no matter what, you motherfuckers are on this show. It's fucking wonderful. You guys just come on, dude, and just pay your dues. God will remember you in Valhalla. Straight up.
No, but that's what I'm saying. And then the bells, we forgot about the bells, the whole bell system, and then like there's so much shit, bro.
you want to talk about the organs?
Man, the organs too, and how they, bro, that
Well, so the organs are shaped like your organs, your guts. They're fucking all weird and all over the fucking place. And when they fucking ring that shit, it would vibrate in your organs and fucking kill parasites. It's
clean that shit.
They're very low vibrational and they would just explode.
Can you imagine being in a hall that reverbs?
Look at that fucking thing.
Vibrating your fucking bones.
Look at that fucking thing.
Bro. That's what I'm telling you. Like there's so much.
How long did it take to make that machine?
Bro, and mind you, a lot of this stuff is only like 100 years ago. Like it's not even that old. A person ago, literally a person ago, that you know they added 1,000 years to the history. They created all this stuff, and now they're saying, oh, you know, AI's from the 1950s. You know, AI's been around. Oh, blockchain's from the 1970s. We've had AI and blockchains from the 1900s. Like, bro, get out of here. And you telling, oh, we had electric cars in 1901. And Bob, like, get the fuck out of here. And now we have Tesla and AI and ChatGPT and blockchain and all the shit that they had before. And we're all like, oh, we're in the future. We got robots. And then you find out it's some call center dude or some dude with a controller controlling the robots, and then trying to make this ad thing make it seem like, oh, Tesla bot is so advanced. These bots are so advanced. No, it's some dude. Yeah, there's some dude in the back with the remote controller just controlling the robot. Remember the scandal with AI when it first came out? Oh, the scandal with AI. Oh, when it first came out, people were finding out that, oh shit, it was just some dude in a call center replying back to your request, to your query, because it was all bullshit. Like, and now even workers, everyone who implemented AI into the workforce, they're like, oh no, we gotta revert back. It's costing too much. It's not working. Yeah, because you guys are stupid. There's so much shit that's been hyped, and all these narratives have been so hyped and like put down people's throat, but they're all bullshit. You know, like, oh, the world's gonna end. We're gonna have a climate crisis. The cow farts and all the shit's gonna destroy the planet. The volcanoes. Oh, the earthquakes. California's gonna break away. Oh, the water. The ice is gonna freeze everything over. Oh, the carbon. Like, it's so much bullshit every single day, and like, it's nothing has changed in literally in 100 years. Nothing has fucking changed. It's the same,
that's what they say.
Same world, same system.
Nothing new is under the sun. You know, like,
yeah. Fucking gay.
I got one more.
Run it.
Yeah.
For the XRP people.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it.
God is opening doors for you that your younger self could never fucking imagine possible. Take this as your sign to not fucking quit. You are about to blow the fuck up. You didn't come here, go through all that to not have your biggest dreams come true. You're not delusional. Those desires are God-given. It's about to get so goddamn good for you. So hang in there. I love you. Okay, bye.
Hey, that'll work, dude. Fuck yeah. Welcome to XRP Boardroom, a live community chat where you can join too. Let's go.
And they've now announced investigations into Dr. Fauci. Former President Joe Biden granted Fauci that pardon before he left the White House, but it didn't protect him from this. Here's Governor Ron DeSantis.
This is a guy that was drinking his own Kool-Aid. He was venerated by the media. I think he liked the fact that he had a lot of this informal power when he was issuing these recommendations and telling governors and mayors to do some of the draconian things that were actually done. It had a really negative effect on a lot of societies throughout this country. You had businesses reeling, people's liberties curtailed, and kids left on the sideline unable to access education.
And they've now announced.
Will anything happen?
No.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think from the Epstein releases, all this jabby jab stuff and all this money stuff, everything all together, just everything all together. Do you think anything comes out of it, or do you just think we just keep it moving?
It's just
What do you guys
slow. What year are we in?
26.
It took him 6 years to get testimony on this guy. Well, I guess, when did COVID end? 3 or 4 years ago? So that being said,
it never really ended, bro. The psyop is, yeah.
Like,
it never got official.
Today, there's still motherfuckers out there.
I mean, you got this. Remember this shit? Watch this. Fucking ridiculous, bro. There we go. This fucking piece of shit's still alive, or one of his clones are. I don't know. You ready?
Yeah.
Fucking run it.
You don't have a choice. People act like you have a choice. People don't feel like going to the stadium when they might get infected. You know, it's not the government who's saying, okay, just ignore this disease. And, you know, people are deeply affected by seeing these deaths, by knowing they could be part of the transmission chain. And, you know, old people, their parents, their grandparents could be affected by this. And so you don't get to say, ignore what's going on here. There will be the ability, particularly in rich countries, to open up if things are done well over the next few months. But for the world at large, normalcy only returns when we've largely vaccinated the entire global population. And so
that's fucking evil, bro.
Play that clip back, mute Bill Gates' voice, and then do an Alex Jones voiceover where he's like, now if we get everything right, we may be able to get the population down to 2 million or so, because he's moving his hands around like a bad
fingers?
guy that's got no minions,
Like a villain.
Yeah,
Look at his fingers.
He's an illin.
He's an alien. All
Scary.
right, I'm on this.
And if there is a motion made on this floor to have us remain here until we get our work done, I'm gonna vote yes. I'm gonna vote yes. I can tell you right now. And what is the work we need to get done? In no particular order, we need to pass the Russian sanctions bill. We need to pass the budget resolution, which will include election integrity. We need to confirm Todd Blanche. We need to pass the continuing resolution to keep government open until December the 11th.
There it is.
We need to vote on the cryptocurrency bill, which we've spent years on. And if we're waiting to take those votes to get a consensus, it's not gonna happen. Did I mention that's why God made votes? When reasonable people disagree. And that's what we need to do. Did I leave out anything, Madam President? We need to get our business done. And if they're
So they're trying to pass. That was Clarity Act. This is Clarity says Senator Kennedy calls on the Senate to vote before the recess. We spent years on it, and the date was December 11th. So they want to figure it out before December 11th.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
So that was the sauce in that speech.
Yeah.
Is that?
And he still said the word
something-
consensus in his speech.
Damn! There you go.
Hey, I
That's fire.
wanted to add something to the conversation earlier about like how many, I guess kind of the way you guys would say it, like prior civilizations, or how many repeats we're on. I call it the architect theory from the Matrix, because when he's sitting there talking to Neo and he's got the TVs around him, he's telling him it's not their first go around and all this stuff. But as far as information goes, I would just read the book of Daniel, because even though it's in the Old Testament, it's prophetic for the future. Like Daniel 12:4 says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and the seal of the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." So if you do believe in what the Bible says, it tells you right there that there's going to be like information and things that comes out to where it looks like, certain things may or may have not happened before, like people seeing like hieroglyphs of Apache helicopters and stuff like that, stuff that's easily explained away. But as far as like total societies, like in I noticed a lot of people are really stuck with like the Tataria, like the Tatarian buildings and architecture. The only thing I ever, if I were to accept that as real, I would have to do that based off of hand-drawn pictures alone. There's no actual photos that have been produced.
I mean, Russia and America.
Tartaria. Yeah, but it's not that. That's just they all had one style of
look at every U.S. Capitol building we have.
But those go back to Rome.
Well, I think Rome hijacked Tartaria, is what I think.
Well, I mean,
or Romans is just another term for Tartarians.
It could be. I'm just telling you, I don't buy it.
I was under the impression it's the Russians. The Russians were the original Tartarians.
Why? Because it's Tartarian sauce, like tartar sauce. Is that what
the Tartars were in Russia, or like
right?
The flag goes back. Their flag goes back to killing the dragon. Have you seen their flag?
That's where you get into the Great Wall of China and how it's facing the wrong way.
Well,
I think the problem though, like on the 3D plane, is that we're trying to geographically put where these people are coming from. When, bro, I think that's the spirit line, and that they're reincarnated. They could be anywhere on Earth with that fucking spirit line in them, and we're like, no, they got to be from Israel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I definitely don't believe
you're
that
talking
either.
thousands of years of shit, and we think that they have to come from one place.
Well,
on Earth, when we just watch, like even when you go back to the kid that's reincarnated, to find his murderers, and
I agree. Basically, there are no certainties. Like everything just keeps evolving. Like
I think the 3D plane is how we're fucking completely duped, bro. Like these people that ran the world, they know next level.
I do agree with that, and
so
I have scripture to back that up too. Actually,
okay. You guys say we got scripture, we got old time. Okay, but how about this one? Go back to bloodlines. Not everyone is human. RH blood. Not everyone.
Yeah, I know. There's a whole book written about that by
demons
Fritz Springmeier.
Yeah, exactly. So we got half breeds. We got half breeds among us that are not that literally descend from demons that
have the appearance of a human, but they have a bloodline of fucking demons.
So, and now as far as that goes, I don't disagree with that 100%. But I'm like in the high. I don't want to say, I'm not saying I'm against it, but I don't believe there's like a 40 or 50 percentile in that, because they would they would all be fighting amongst each other. You know,
They'd be
like
very small.
Yeah, but their bloodlines, like they're
coneheads.
always they're advancing, where our bloodlines, we're fucking just getting brainwashed. Like a couple people in your bloodline might figure some shit out, but then you advance a few generations and that's gone, bro. Like,
think about
and then another motherfucker with spiritual backing to come through there and figure more shit out.
All right, I'll add to that.
Hold on. Back
Okay.
here, I'm gonna circle back. School shooter Maxwell Urich. If you guys, a lot of people ignored this. It wasn't
I
fucking
remember that.
Crooks. It was Maxwell Urich. And if you look up Urich Armory, Baggy did all the fucking the zip line from the water tower down to the van, led back to the Urich Armory. So this is the shoot. This is the shot that led to this. So there you go. There's that. A little bit of sauce. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue, gentlemen. Also, Buster had a share screen.
I got one more of why you guys are here,
dude.
Or at least that's what I thought of, but I never heard it.
Well, I wanted to keep it interesting. I'm not here to be divisive.
Tartarian now.
Not Tartarian, no. Not unless I've got some Vandy camps to go with them, but slam them up.
Fucking beans and wieners.
We got some beautiful baked bean footage right here. Let's run it.
In psychology, the most intelligent personality type is the introverted intuitive. This represents one of the rarest and most hyper-functional personality types across the board. Its foundation is based on recognizing hidden patterns and connections not seen by most, and also the ability to forecast into the future rather than being stuck in the present, or even worse, the past. These are future-oriented individuals that excel in pattern recognition and future forecasting. According to psychology, the most intelligent personality type.
I remember what I was gonna say now.
Go ahead.
Run it. Run that shit.
The we're talking about bloodlines.
Yep.
The thing about the immigration, whatever's happening right now with replacement theory.
I have some theories on that.
How they basically mixed and matched blood types and people from different regions all together in a cesspool. And now people can't even trace back their bloodline, even if they wanted to.
Have you noticed this is a very small thing? So I don't want this to be like offensive towards anybody. Like if they're from like an Islamic background or anything, but like as time has progressed very shortly with, okay, like for instance, I actually saw what do you call it? Was it a short on Facebook
YouTube?
or Instagram or whatever?
Yeah.
You know, the ones that are designed to keep us dumb
Reels?
down. Yeah.
Mhm.
And it showed Afghanistan first, the way the females dressed there, then Iran. It would show before and after Islam, right?
Mhm.
And then they got to parts of Europe, and I go, that's right, because you're
Islam.
England, especially England's 30%, right?
Mhm.
And they were showing like the before and after, and then I was just sitting there driving I wasn't driving. I am now the proud owner of a handicap placard thanks to cancer, everybody. Yeah. But I was
temporary.
It says permanent, but maybe I'll make it temporary use on one of the cars I got until I get better. But I saw I know you guys have all seen those Dubai chocolates.
With the pistachios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, my old roommate put those on to me like over 10 years ago because he used to do layovers in Dubai there and back when he would go contract in Iraq and stuff like that. I thought, man, people are always talking about these. It's like so big that like American bakeries are making them now. I was like, wow, this is kind of weird. And I know it sounds stupid, but you could use like a fatty, chocolatey food like that as part of like a kind of like a soft immigration. You know what? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did you see Chat GT? Put that back up, Berserker.
Is that like street corn?
Chat GPT couldn't recite Bible verses due to copyright issues. Amen. And that's Kalishnikov rocking an M4.
That's Tony Blair from England.
Oh, is it Blair?
For those who don't know who it is. Yeah, hey, Kalishnikov, which version was it?
No. His name is Kalishnikov's Ghost, and I assume that.
No, I know. I'm just keeping it short because calling him Ghost would be easier.
You're redundant.
We're gonna call him AK.
Yeah. No, but on whatever.
But there's Windows Underground.
But whatever Jim is saying, I'll piggyback off of that, and I'll say this is that if you go into history, you would realize that Europe spent all of Europe keeping Islamic invaders out of Europe.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the history of Europe. And then they never stopped, and they now look at Europe. So
yeah, you guys,
whatever's happening there it's been going on for a minute.
Do you guys know who Vlad the Impaler is?
Yeah,
King Charles?
No, not that guy. We're talking
about. Oh, not that one.
We're okay. So there's the fake story, the vampire story of Vlad the Impaler, and there's Vlad the Impaler who impaled and ran all the Muslims out of Europe.
Oh, that's Dracula.
Yeah. That they wrapped this whole like Hollywood type of story around this guy to make him sound like he's evil, but he's called the Impaler because he was just cutting and gutting.
Michigan's gonna be a problem.
I think Minnesota is gonna have
Minnesota. That's the one.
Both of them actually.
They're
Dearborn
problem.
Dearborn's in Michigan.
If there's a civil war, it's happening there.
We got a problem now. And they're homeless on fentanyl, shitting everywhere, and stealing everything.
That one in Texas is being taken over as well.
They closed a live movie at a movie theater because someone shit their pants.
Oh wow!
Wow. Where was this?
At a movie
California.
Theater.
The thing with that equation is that if
not in Michigan.
If we get another Obama, it's a wrap. We're fucked.
Oh yeah.
We do realize that, right? Like if we get another Obama, then we're fucked.
We
are absolutely screwed, guys. We are done.
That's why I say it's okay to have pride in your country if we want to stay here. But in case you aren't totally sure, you might want to subscribe to the Nomad Capitalist just so you have the freedom to move around easier.
We got to keep it in the family and have Ivanka run next, right?
Hopefully,
I don't know, dude.
Hopefully, Kamala and AOC run, and then Trump will win, and then we'll be good.
I think I think we might even end up with a brand new set on both sides.
Who?
Another gay black guy.
Ivanka.
Yeah, Ivanka. No, Jared's the gay black guy.
Will Smith.
What do you think we end up with, Ivanka?
I don't know. Didn't Donald Trump confirm that he's running again the other day?
He said he's gonna figure some shit out. They said one way or the other. He's like, we're gonna do a third term.
Dude, that is
like, fuck y'all. We're gonna make it happen.
if I'm telling you, if you're just like, see, look at Uncle Buster. How I don't know what he's looking at. It's none of my business. But sometimes he's always got this mischievous look on his face. I could see Buster, maybe even Berserker, doing this. Like, hey, you guys want to pull the trigger real quick? And they go, no, Donald Trump will be in president for 2028 out of like a McDonald's or something. It'll be like you guys will be on all like 300 million views online. And then we go, we're just playing.
Look at that guy's forehead.
March 7, 2024. I know if you guys remember this State of the Union.
Whoa.
Joe Biden was overheard on the hot mic, doubling down on his theory of homes with blue roofs being impervious to direct energy weapons.
State of the Union.
By the way, you notice you fly over in the helicopter, those places with big roofs, they didn't move. It's the right material. Yeah. So we gotta change that. Anyway. We're gonna put some trees. People up there.
You hear that buzzing in the background?
He said that. He said you notice when you fly over the helicopter, those places with the blue roofs that didn't burn. We gotta change that. Anyway, Joe Biden.
Yeah, anyway.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
His face is falling off.
His funeral's gonna
He
be
looks
like a
fucking
huge
psychotic.
burger.
What the fuck was that 4 years? That was just nothing but fake fucking confusing
was-
clown bullshit.
It was like
That
a
was
video, it was
him.
like a
That
video
was
game.
him responding to Lahaina. I'm pretty sure.
That's not even Joe Biden, bro. The original Joe Biden had brown fucking brown eyes.
He had a
Did you
different head.
Did you see that interaction between Andrew Callahan and Nick Fuentes and Joe Biden's son? They all had this big long like 3-way interview. Just you just occasionally slip in the fact, well, you're a crackhead, dude. I shouldn't listen to anything you have to say. This is like a week ago. I mean,
He was part.
I think I saw a short of like one of Trump's boys. You know that guy that like puts like powder under his nose. He wears a wig. He's like a like a light skinned guy.
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, motherfucker, get another bump. Get that bump." And like it's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but it shows what's his fuck? Not Eric. Who's the other one? Trump Jr. Donald Trump Jr.
Oh, Donald.
Yeah,
really?
he's like hitting a bump. He's hitting a bump and shit, and it's hella funny. He's like, dude, obvious coke addict. Like, what the fuck?
Don Jr. is for sure a fucking coke.
Donnie Burger.
Eric looks just.
But the
coked
fact
out
that they
all
just
the
lie to the
time.
public and just dress them up like they're these like sweethearts,
Yeah.
like no, dude, it's fucking
No.
crazy.
Even what's her name? Laura Trump, that dude's wife. She also looks fucking coked out.
Yeah, you know isn't that the one that got divorced?
I think so.
That married Gavin Newsom's.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Tiger Woods.
I think Tiffany's the only normal person out of all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck is Tiffany?
Brother, that's my point. That's my
Well, and I could
One
see
of the
that.
Trump.
Nobody
Breakfast
knows
at
who the fuck
Tiffany's.
she is.
I
Like,
could
what's
see
fucking
that.
nuts is that all this shit has just been allowed to happen. Sorry, go ahead.
Because I'll do stuff where I'll like look at like people that have been married more than once and like how like psychologically sound the children are. And it doesn't always have to be like the known person. Like Donald Trump was married. Donald Trump's first wife. Let me see. I'm trying to think of how to put this, but let's just say like Tiffany got left out of the limelight because by marriage order, what's her name? Ivanka, or the mom, is it Ivana?
Melania?
I was not Melania. The first
wife?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought
It's either Ivana or Ivanka. Well,
It's Ivana.
she was married to another guy. She was married like 1 or 2 times before that.
Hmm.
And
Who
Donald
was it?
Trump, and I forget. They're like 2 no-namers.
Was it Elvis?
It might as well have been the way she put her makeup on. She's all Graceland. But but anyways, I've looked at some stuff like that sometimes. And go, oh, no one of these kids are so jacked up. I feel like there's like a kind of a spiritual connotation around them, and I've definitely seen it a lot in the church because the kids always act weird. Or one time one of my friends, he goes, "Hey, don't you think it's kind of weird when one of your friends, that all their kids have church names from the Bible, and all of them are bad as hell. I'm like, yeah, it is kind of weird, dude. I mean,
It's because they started idolizing themselves.
yeah. Well, I was talking to this guy when I was getting a high dose vitamin C treatment today. So I mean, it was like 75,000 units. So I was there for like 2 hours, and he kind of works at this place until he got cancer, and he was like, yeah, he goes, it's really, he goes, isn't it strange how like people from the you know, he's saying all this stuff, and I said, don't you think it's strange how people from the Bible, they get the people were taught to kind of made to look up to these biblical characters, make a lot of mistakes, and which I was like, yeah, I try to tell people that like that whole book is like about repenting and, you know, getting forgiveness from God and stuff like that. And of course you think about all kinds of stuff like that when you're doing these treatments and stuff, and so I was like, oh, but you guys give a good subject to pour some good sauce out. So I was like, I think I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna get on here because I did not feel like doing it at all.
Sauce. You ready for this one?
I am. I would like you to change from a matador. There's no bull. As long as there's no bull crap going.
U.S. state ranked by number of mosque and Islamic centers. California 313.
Ooh, look at that.
Texas 283. 194. Florida 181. Illinois, Michigan. Bro, these are all in the hundreds. Georgia, Georgia all in the hundreds.
The Sharia law supposedly coincides with XRP. And XRP,
I've heard that.
I've heard it, dude.
If that's the point, I'm selling all of it.
Crypto Hulk told us.
Well, that's why the countries like Dubai and United Emirates and all that were fucking like bowing to Donald Trump, I think, because I think he's already set it off over there. I don't know.
Demons!
I mean, you know,
I resent you.
You know, it'd be interesting, nerdy, or any of y'all in California, because California is not that big. Is you see how big the numbers were for California versus Texas? Because Texas is huge, right? So what would that look like on Google Maps? Like, do you know how to do that, nerdy?
What?
Like, we make a tracer on Google Maps where you start at one location, and then you go like let's say there's 218 of them. And it just pinpoints. You put all the addresses in, and it just puts all the dots up on the screen. You ever seen that before?
Oh, like creating like a route map?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you need to have red yarn and a cigarette and a bunch of.
Oh, that's what I was missing. Yeah. Oh yeah,
I'm telling you. Just listen to me.
Just when I was gonna order Uncle Buster's rub to do it by hand on a laminated map.
Yeah, you gotta sprinkle. You gotta sprinkle it. Sprinkle the line with the rub, and then order a lot of it because you're gonna be connecting a lot of dots.
Connect the dots.
Here,
and then you can rub it on your steak and make a good dinner.
I might be able to ask Gemini to overlay all the mosques. Hold on.
That is crazy.
Bro,
it's gonna flag my fucking.
The fuck are we doing, bro? Let's have a fucking revolution.
It's not gonna happen.
We're gonna have one.
Everyone's broke. Who's gonna pay for it?
I know. What I'm
the
saying is,
Rothschilds
even if it's deep state led and we're still sheep, let's go. Let's fucking go.
And do what?
Load ammo.
Have money from fucking. Have some money and get the fuck out of this debt slave life that we don't belong in.
Money's fake.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys thought about it? Like, okay, flip switch. Yeah, but World War III happens.
Well, that's kind of always been.
Fuck, at least something's happening. Fuck, they're already killing us slowly.
No, but like, what are you gonna do?
What do you mean? What am I gonna do?
Believe like these wars are actual wars, and they're not like.
Of course,
to me, personally, in my personal perspective, is these are family wars. These are wars against family members who are beefing with each other that so happen to be rulers of.
Sure.
It's more of a family feud than it is anything.
I mean, I want to believe Q. I want to believe Q that they're afraid of us waking up. That's their biggest fear. And so whether or not they're fighting amongst each other, they're very obvious about shit because we have become awake to it. But there was a time when nobody was awake. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
Bruh.
couldn't that be?
Want to know why? Just in, over 25 million Americans under the age of 35 now live with their parents, an all-time high. That's fucking why.
I know. And so what I'm saying is to answer back to like roundaboutly answer, Jim, is that fucking bring World War III because World War III will be not here because they can't afford to lose the American population. That's their main audience. That's why we're the fattest and the most asleep. So they have to keep us asleep to keep this going. So they're going to have some foreign war somewhere else. We're going to fight it somewhere else. Like Omaha Beach or whatever the fuck.
Omaha Beach.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that it's not going to be here. And so, yeah, it's World War III. Fuck yeah, I'd rather be rich because that's just going to inevitably happen anyways because they're poisoning the fuck out of us.
Poisoning
and killing it. They're killing everybody. Yeah. Slowly or secretly or whatever, but it's not secret to people that are aware of it. It's just fucking bonkers that we're not doing anything. But I also understand why we're not doing anything because we've been sheep and cattle for fucking years. Hundreds of years.
Didn't the Rothschilds like fund? Didn't they fund or front like all the money during World War I or World War II for all the soldiers?
I think they did both. They did both wars.
As long as they could control the money, they didn't care what the law was.
So that's probably why there's slop down on our low end of shit. Our low end perspective is fucking poor. Yeah, po folk, low end. They don't give a fuck what happens with us.
That's how they got into international banking. They were funding the countries going to war.
Exactly. Exactly.
We definitely know George Soros was.
They're the ones paying for the bitch, bro.
They've been running that bitch the whole time, dude. Mom and pop business, small business went out the window, bro, years ago.
Before media like the news was invented, you could make up a lie and say someone lost a war, like Nitty was talking about this. The country sells all their shit, and then the Rothschilds buy it all.
The Rothschilds were hustling back in those days when there was no communication. The deal was the loser has. The winner of the war has to pay for the loser because they're not going to be able to pay. So the Rothschilds will go out and convince both people they won.
Hey, can you put the link, Buster? Can you text the link to me so I can send it to Chenzo?
Oh,
it's in the chat right now, but I'll throw it in the private chat. That way you can copy it.
It's there.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah, hold on. Thanks.
I was first.
Jewel said that was good. That was good. Jewel said, "Hey man, you should get on here and fucking start rapping and preaching about how we're not going to lose our heads because it's not our war.
Bloodline.
It's not our battle.
The bloodlines, even the Rothschilds, the shit they do is hella shady, but they're still a proxy family to other families that you don't know their name.
Right.
You only know the Rothschilds' name because their name is put out there to be able to take some heat to protect.
Yeah, that sounds like you read Fritz Springmeier's book, probably.
We got some Orsini's and Medicinis, and
apparently the Orsini's are the
top dog, right?
The top.
Love you, Chenzo. I'm glad to see you're okay, bro. I haven't talked to you in a minute since that all the shit. How you doing, buddy?
What up, guys?
Oh, dang.
What
I
up,
didn't
man?
get the link out to you.
Crispy.
Hello, Shinzo. Nice hat, bro.
Welcome
back, Shinzo.
Welcome back.
Hey, I gotta clear the air with Shinzo real quick, all right?
Clearly, yeah. What's going on?
Take both your hands right now and slap them together as hard as you can and get over here!
Come here! Get over here! Run it, bro. Hadouken!
Get over here.
Got it.
Hadouken.
Oh, you can.
Hadouken.
All right, I'll also bow out for a few minutes since Chenzo hasn't been on here in a while.
Fucking Cheeto, dude. Welcome back, buddy. You still in the game?
What up?
You still in the game a little bit or what? How you doing? You good?
What do you mean by game? Yeah, I'm certainly still in crypto.
Yeah. You're still in that fucking crypto game, right?
yeah.
Hope so.
I mean,
Hope so.
Swimming in the
hacked.
deep end, I hope.
I remember when all that shit went down, bro. It was sad. We haven't seen you since.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
exactly.
forgot about that.
I kept it low key since then.
Now he's sitting there like the bad guy from Delhi,
Bro.
in Jamaica.
Fucking Navi, dude. It's a fucking homecoming. Let's
Oh,
go,
come on.
dude.
What is
Homecoming.
Hey, we got
Chenzo's
got
on?
some
I'm
of the-
gonna get on too.
Hey, let me slam some celery juice.
Hey, let's all get off and get back on at the same time.
I'm gonna shit some worms on all of you.
The dangler.
Oh, I love it.
Dangler worms.
Duel, apparently we're fucking less important than the World Series of Poker.
Duel, I saw
Thanks,
a cool
Duel.
Porsche. I saw a cool Porsche today. The end.
The end. Yeah.
Well, because I mean, if we talk about Porsches, it's gonna be. Well, then we'll be talking about anything else for hours.
Shout out
When
to
are
you,
the
Conflict.
robots-
Have a great evening.
When are the robots coming out?
They're here.
What, the
They're
Disney
already
ones?
here.
Imminent.
Oh, like we don't have any more jobs, and the Tesla bots are all over. Is that 3 years? Is that 6
That's
years?
like
Is that 10 years?
50 years. It was all a scam. It was all
They were
bullshit.
just kidding. It was just kidding.
Chris has major issues. Get on here and smack all these boys upside the head, Chris. Let's go.
What's up, Chris?
Links in the chat.
You know, if they ever release robots, you know what's gonna happen? People are gonna just take them apart for the copper and just fucking recycle them for some money.
Bro, those fucking the Blade Runners are fucking cutting flock cameras like motherfuckers right now. I am so fucking proud of those Blade Runners. And you know what's crazy? Do you know what's crazy about them fucking Blade Runners? Is they're fucking probably old Antifa. That's what's crazy. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, I'm loving that shit. They're cutting up cameras, dude. I can't wait till every fucking camera gets fucking obliterated.
We're fucking primal as fuck.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make it sense how good those guys are.
Camera
at
back,
cutting.
take down. Ah!
It's like they got what plasma cutter battery packs. You know, and then he's like, I developed the first plasma cutter portable battery pack. You know,
They have carbide tipped sawzall blades now for a portable sawzall. It's so easy to chop those down.
Bro, we got the homies on. We got Nitty, we got Chenzo, we got fucking Navi, we got fucking Jim, Marcus, Nerdy, and ZRK Bust. Let's go, bro. Shit, hour 48 in, motherfuckers finally joined.
Yeah.
Let's go. Nitty, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Metal cut-off blade and a battery-powered 4.5-inch grinder.
Not financial advice.
This is not.
Hey,
cutting advice.
They don't need the cameras. They can track you anywhere in your house with just your Wi-Fi. So, I mean,
get rid of it.
We have a world where they could track you with almost anything. They got
that's
you can
okay.
blow you up with your cell phone anywhere in the world now. So shit is getting real, and I love seeing people fight back and stand up for themselves. The more people actually do that against the crazy demons that are in control of our, not only part of our government, but the rest of the world. This is what it takes. It takes an army to come against another army that's trying to destroy us. It's the point to where people have to really wake up. If people don't wake up, they're going to get more control. The Bible does not talk about America in the end times.
Not specifically.
We have notions of the eagle's wings that helps carry Israel out for a period of time, but that's just to help Israel, survive the end times. But we as a nation aren't really talked about as being here as one of the most powerful nations that are in the end times, or certainly definitely not part of the beast system. So we do have a lot of hope as America, because we're not going to be a part of those nations that just bow down to the Antichrist, but obviously we're going to have some kind of event that pushes everybody to that. What's going to be that one event that is going to make the whole world accept this mark of the beast? I believe, reading the Bible, it talks about, I said it in the chat, there's going to be 3 days of darkness that come upon the earth.
More than three.
The earth is not going to get colder than 55 degrees. You're going to see miracles and signs throughout the heavens. You're going to see things that never happened before. You're going to see the entire sky change. Everybody's going to witness it. And in that 3 days, it's going to be the last test of mankind. 3 days. Now, if those...
No, 3 is not enough to disrupt supply chain. You need, there was actually some government paid advertising in Canada about, how old am I right now? Let's say 15, 16 years ago, where my commercial driver teacher told me that he had government employees knocking on his door, asking him about his preparedness kit. And he was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, well, here's a pamphlet. And he taught me, from this discourse, that if gas stops, if trucks stop, and there's no more food delivery, essentially, I'm butchering those numbers, but more or less something like within like just a few days, grocery stores are empty, and that's why you need more than 3 days. And then essentially within 1 month, you have half the population of the city that's gone because of
1 month.
One thing you didn't think about, in those 3 days, the Bible talks about that God is going to allow the demons to roam the earth and torment mankind. Men will go insane. Men will have despair. Within the first 24 hours of the earth, the entire earth,
each other. Yeah, that's people robbing each other.
Dark, and it being freezing in the first 24 hours. Imagine where I'm at here in the Philippines. Imagine it getting to 55 degrees. People have never seen those temperatures before. They've never seen darkness for more than 12 hours. They're going to freak out. Now, I'm mentioning it because it's the last time for God to wake people up. So if you remember what I'm saying, you remember these words, those that are hearing my voice, you must stay in your home for 3 days. You're not allowed to go outside. You cannot let anybody, more importantly, in your house. That's God's command, okay? Having 3 days of food, you can probably scrounge up enough to survive. That is key, obviously. But more importantly, it's your time to realize that God is in control, and it's time to wake up and stop messing around. Start using your gifts and skills and share with others. Share your kindness, share your joy with others. That's how we change the world. But that's your last time that God's going to give you before the woes happen. Okay, so we've been on this Bible topic, so I wanted to interject here and give you, some real talk. I care about people.
Let's hope these fucking Target and fucking Chick-fil-A, Starbucks soccer moms wake the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit needs to stop. These Apple Watch fucking Disney loving fucking maniac, both men and women, dude. What the fuck is wrong? Wake the fuck up.
Well, I was gonna say when Chenzo mentioned the robots, that not only will these women who've already hit the wall, if you're familiar with that term, I think it's a red pill term, that they've hit the wall, they won't go any further than that afterwards. They won't be able to, because the reality, if a guy could buy a robot instead of like a mouthy woman, I guess. I mean, what's gonna happen? You won't even need a DoorDash guy anymore.
Yeah, ain't no robot get like on a molecular biological scale gonna fucking replace some real ass bitch.
It's gonna need a mouth.
I'm not talking about that. On it. I'm talking about fundamental stuff that, I mean, let's be honest, Berserker, you are not going to
by a robot. That's correct.
Well, but even if you were saying it the opposite way, and you did, to just to make sure your food was there on time, I know you would do it.
Well, yeah, but that's not. It's a big difference
I'm not
between getting a
talking about-
cheeseburger
I'm not
DoorDash by a
talking-
fucking
I'm not-
robot
I'm
and
not
some
talking
real.
about sex. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Having somebody compliant in your life who doesn't give you a
Oh.
hard time,
Like a slave?
That's
Right.
I guess.
But that's
how many
implying
of
that-
you think? How many of you think that their Claude code or their AI are lying to you and making shit up? 99%. This is
You know what?
fucking-
Chenzo knows, dude. Chenzo knows. Hey, I
Big
want to address
time,
this
big
real
time
quick.
liars.
Hold on, Chris. I don't know if anybody's going to swell. Everybody's kind of like down and out because we've been such a bear market for so long. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to swell. Just to answer your question. So
Yeah, I'm not
hit-
going.
Hit Chris up if you guys are going.
I think, hey Chris, I think Fuma might go. Hit him up.
Isn't that like November or some shit?
Yeah, hit up Fuma. I think he might go back.
I mean, why the fuck would Rip? But that is bullish though. Why the fuck would Ripple run a everybody included shit when they've had it all separate for years? They have an all included house party, so to speak, with the dev conference, the fucking party, all that shit. Why would they do that this November?
Yeah, and
know what I
Chris,
mean?
I think Stone and Melissa are going as well. Hit them up.
There you
Sandra,
go.
ain't no robot going to replace a real
still
badass man.
talking
Period.
about
Exactly. It's not gonna happen. I got a video on based off what Zerk was talking about in Sandra's comment. You guys ready? Check this one out.
CrossFit.
It's short.
And judging by your reaction, you all hate CrossFit. You're like, screw that. It's a cult. I'll tell you what it is. It's a cult. But here's the thing. I was like 90 pounds heavier than I am now, and I lost a ton of weight doing it, and I love it. Now, if you don't know what CrossFit is the workout craze just sweeping the nation. Now, here's what you do. You pay to go to a gym to hit tires with sledgehammers. You pull ropes, you push sleds, you carry heavy buckets from one end of a gym to the other. But the irony of it is not lost on me. Because if you think about it, it's not blue-collar people that like CrossFit. It's white-collar people that like CrossFit. So basically, white-collar people are paying to simulate work that they themselves would never be fucking caught dead doing. Isn't that amazing? I love that idea. Every time they talk about building a new transit system in a city, they're always arguing about, oh, it's going to cost $80 million and raise tax revenues. No, it doesn't have to. I get a way you can build every train system in the United States and Canada and make a little money at it. Just tell suburban white women it's a workout program and charge them $99 a month to build the friggin' thing for you. They're already doing it anyway, right? Plus, how awesome would it be driving out to your local airport and looking off in a field and seeing a gaggle of cougars in yoga pants with pickaxes all just breaking the ground while they're doing it? You got a house DJ about 10 paces behind them spinning dubstep while they're doing it.
That's funny, dude. No, dead ass, dude.
It kind of goes on along with what you were saying, right? Like,
dude, the Starbucks moms, bro. Like,
until
you
the suburbs,
cannot.
Yeah, ain't
Oh
shit
my
gonna go down.
God.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking the
We all
worst
see it.
kryptonite for the sheep, especially the fucking soccer moms, is literally the fucking crime dramas and all those weird, crazy TV shows on Netflix.
Yeah.
That shit is the most fucking debilitating shit.
They love
that is
that
the biggest brainwasher is Netflix.
They
for,
love that
for,
shit.
For Apple
Guys.
Watch soccer
Bro,
moms. Yeah.
There was this thing that women are now.
I gotta go. I gotta
Good night.
start work.
All right,
Have a
brother.
good day,
All right,
Navi.
man, good to see you.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
come on
hey,
the channel next week.
Yeah.
I miss you guys, man. It's been a while.
Always welcome, bro. The fucking links in
head
the
out
chat.
too,
Let's
guys.
go.
See you guys. Take care.
I mean,
Marcus,
are
I
we
have a
ending?
question
Are
for
we
you.
ending this? Are we
We
running
can
it?
end it. We can end it.
Yeah.
Marcus, I have a
But,
question for you.
but
ask
real
for
quick,
people to
there
come
was
on, and then-
there was-
Genzo's got a question, but Nerdy's got the floor. Go ahead.
there was this new thing where women are now reading books about like bestiality of like demons and shit like that because it's hella gory and they're into it and there's like a turn on. because they want to be the damsel in distress that gets literally destroyed by a demon that destroys them. That, bro, that's so fucking crazy. That's fucking wild.
Looney
Bro.
Tunes.
Chenzo, what's up, bro? What do you got?
So what's up? I got a video when we were ready to roll out, and I'll play it.
Yeah, roll it out, man. Roll it out.
No. Go ahead. Say what you have to say, and then I'll play.
I just have some Metallicus related questions, but like roll out your video, man. It's probably a lot more interesting than the question I had.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can love it, dude. You're such a chill, Billy. Are you sure you're not on fentanyl, Chenzo?
I'll
Come on, bro.
I'll show you exactly what I'm on.
He's not
It's
in
called-
writing mode.
I'm in Canada.
Just
It's
don't
called
show your fucking. There
Rosen.
You
It's called Rosen.
Roslyn? No.
Rosen. Rosen.
go. Canadian Rosen in a fucking pharmaceutical bottle. What a fucking
Exactly.
what an ironic fucking packaging. Yeah.
So is that
There you go.
rosin? That's rosin inside a capsule. Is what I'm.
Oh, it is rosin. Oh,
You're,
shit, I was just joking
You're
around.
for real, for
That is
reals.
hella-
You were an extra chill, Billy, tonight,
That's
bro.
why you're the chill.
Like that.
Fucking
I guess we're gonna have to.
Oh,
resolve-
nice. Nice.
It's
We
a
have to
it's a gel
resolve
cap. It's a vitamin E capsule.
It's vitamin E.
It's vitamin weed.
It's
Vitamin
so-
weed capsule.
No, nerdy, go for your stuff. It's probably very
Fucking run it, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here. Quit while we're ahead.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna play this video and then we're gonna cut out of here.
We love it.
We love you. Here we
Let's
go.
go.
So a verified Japanese account just posted this. The measures being prepared by the Bank of Japan will affect the lives of billions of people. To the people of Western countries, I offer my deepest apologies. Now that post got 7 million views in 2 days. Nobody can prove who's behind it, but that almost doesn't even matter at this point because the thing it's warning about is real. Japan is sitting on top of a $4 trillion trade that has quietly propped up stocks and bonds around the world for years. And right now, it's closer to unwinding than at any point since it nearly took down the market in a single day 2 years ago. And the guy who said this is not alone. Michael Burry, the fund manager who predicted the 2008 financial crisis, has been saying this too. But what exactly happens when this so-called carry trade blows up? Well, we already have a blueprint. August of 2024. On July 31st, the Bank of Japan raised its benchmark rate to 0.25%, and they paired this hike with a plan to slow its bond purchases. On its own, that's a small move, the kind that barely registers outside of trading desks. But 2 days later, a weak US jobs report landed with only 114,000 jobs against the 175,000 that people had expected. And that meant unemployment was ticking up. People started speculating that the Fed was going to cut in response. These were two signals in the same week, both pointing in the same direction. Japan's rates were about to rise, and America's were about to come down faster than they had expected. That matters because the carry trade relies on borrowing at low rates from Japan and lending at higher ones into the US. And that's when the bloodbath started. By the end of the Asian trading day on Monday, August 5th, the dollar had fallen from over 161 yen to 142, a 12% move that erased more than a year of carry trade profits, with the worst of it landing inside of a single Tokyo session. Going into that week, leveraged hedge funds were sitting on close to a record number of short yen bet. That meant that traders who had borrowed yen to buy dollar assets were suddenly losing money on their currency faster than they were earning it on the other side. And margin calls were forcing them to sell to cover the loans. Japan's Nikkei collapsed 12.4% in a single day, its worst session since the original Black Monday in 1987, while the Topics lost the same 12%, and South Korea's Kospi fell 8.8%, the biggest one-day decline on record at the time. The VIX, which is a standard measure of volatility, also spiked to the highest in years, only seen before during financial crises. And to make matters worse, the contagion was quickly spreading, as the Nasdaq fell more than 6% intraday, and Tokyo Electron, one of the largest names in semiconductor equipment, dropped 18% in a single session because so much of its profits relied on a weak yen. Within about a week, luckily though, the panic passed. The BOJ walked back its hawkish signal almost immediately, and by the following week, the S&P 500 had recovered almost everything it had lost that Monday, while Nikkei took a couple of weeks to claw back most of its losses. But the recovery wasn't proof that the risk was contained. It was proof of how fast a carry trade can blow up a portfolio that has nothing to do with Japan. And by the way, this was just the carry trade unwinding by a fraction. The BOJ had raised rates 15 basis points that day. It raised them well past that since. And the gap that broke in a week last time is exactly the same one that's sitting there now. But to understand why something happening in Japan can decimate US markets, you need two things: what the trade actually is and why it got so big that a 15 basis point move in a single day can crack it. Now, both of these start in the same place, 3 decades ago. The trade structure is simple. You borrow money where it's cheap and you lend it where it pays more. For 3 decades, Japan was the cheapest place in the world to borrow because the Bank of Japan had held interest rates near or below zero, trying to drag the country out of deflation. So the trade was easy. All you needed to do was borrow yen at close to nothing, convert it to dollars, and buy anything, including US treasuries, yielding 4 or 5%, maybe better yet, US stocks, which compound even faster. When all is said and done, you pocket the spread, and then you do it again with more debt, because a spread that stays positive and stable is an invitation to add leverage. That's why outlets like Bloomberg have reported that the carry trade earns more than even gold or stocks. It's literally free money. But to understand why Japan became the cheapest place on earth to borrow money, you have to go back several decades. In the second half of the 1980s, Japanese stocks and real estate went vertical, fueled by cheap credit and a belief that prices could only go up. When that bubble burst in 1990, it didn't just correct. The market started to undergo what I call a slow motion train crash. Equity prices fell roughly 60% by 1992, and land values eventually dropped 70% by 2001. This crash was bigger than the tech bubble collapse of 2000 and the 2008 housing crisis combined. The financial sector was devastated. Japanese banks were left holding mountains of loans against collateral that was no longer worth what they had lent against. Instead of writing off the losses quickly, the system spent years quietly absorbing them, which strangled new lending for a generation. What followed is what economists call the lost decade. And the defining feature wasn't just slow growth, it was deflation, basically prices falling year after year. Now, deflation is uniquely hard to escape because it rewards waiting. If a car or a house is cheaper next year, why buy it now? That logic, multiplied across the entire economy, keeps demand permanently soft, which keeps prices falling, which keeps the logic true. In response, the Bank of Japan cut its policy rate to 0 in 1999, the first time any bank had done that, and it promised to keep it there until deflation was permanently gone. But that deflation didn't go anywhere, so the BOJ tried something new. They launched quantitative easing in 2001, which is basically money printing for financial firms. In 2013, they tried again, and they did an even larger asset buying program under Governor Kuroda, targeting 2% inflation. In 2016, with inflation still nowhere near target, they took the extraordinary step of pushing their own policy rate negative, effectively charging banks to hold cash. And yet, with even all of this, the Nikkei barely budged. It took 8 more years for the index to reclaim its record high, which finally happened in February of 2024. And Japan didn't fully exit negative rates until March of that year, making it the last country on earth to do so. But underneath all of it sat a demographic time bomb. Japan's working age population peaked in the early 2000s and has been shrinking ever since, down nearly 15% by 2024. Fewer workers and fewer new households meant fewer people borrowing to build businesses or to buy homes in the first place. You can make money free, but you can't force people who don't exist to go spend it. And then 2 ill-timed tax hikes in 1997 and then again in 2014 choked off the recovery almost every time it started to take hold. Because of this, GDP growth has been incredibly low, averaging a tiny 0.8% since 1995. So the Bank of Japan kept rates at 0 for 3 decades because every attempt to leave surfaced the same deflationary pressure underneath. And over all these years, the carry trade has been growing. Back in 1998, Federal Reserve economists tried to size the trade by tracking Japanese banks' net yen claims abroad. That figure was estimated at around $300 billion, but people were still unsure about the size. Proof anyway came that October when the yen surged 15% against the dollar in a single week, tied to the same crisis that took down hedge fund giant LTCM. Nobody needed a spreadsheet to know that that was the carry trade unwinding. And by 2007, the picture had sharpened. Tim Lee of Pi Economics put the figure at roughly $1 trillion of private money betting that the yen would stay weak. And it held up well enough to become the number that other analysts cited for years afterwards. Today, conservative estimates put the figure at $4 to $6 trillion. That's multiple times the size the entire trade was in 2007, and it's stacked on top of nearly 2 more decades of Japan holding rates near zero. And here's the part almost nobody talks about. The single biggest carry trader in Japan is the Japanese government itself. The Ministry of Finance and the Government Pension Investment Fund, GPIF, which is the largest pension pool on earth, together hold over $1 trillion in foreign bonds, most of it in US treasuries, all funded by yen that costs nothing to borrow. But when you include other US assets held by the government and you include the private banks, that number balloons to $20 trillion. By the way, that's 4 times the GDP of the entire country. That means that when the yen slid from 103 to 161, most of those gains landed in government hands, not private ones. So you can see the irony. The people in charge of stopping a carry trade unwind are also the people who profit from it staying on. That conflict is sitting under this entire crisis, and it might be why the government is slow to take more extreme measures. Okay, so what triggers this unwind? The most obvious catalyst is the one that has already worked before, a Bank of Japan hike that nobody was pricing in. Right now, prediction markets put the odds of a BOJ hike at their next meeting, which is on July 30th to 31st, at only about 3%. Traders are almost unanimously betting on no move, similar to the setup that made the July 2024 hike land so hard. But back then, the surprise wasn't the size of the move, which was a 1/4 point. It was that almost nobody had positioned for it. If the BOJ hikes into a market pricing 97% odds against it, the setup for a repeat is already sitting there. Worse yet, this time the short yen position going in is larger than it was heading into 2024. Now, the other way this breaks could be from the American side. This could be multiple things: a weak jobs report, a faster than expected Fed rate cut, or a sign that the US economy is cooling quicker than was priced in. Japan's 10-year government bond yield has already climbed to around 2.7%, the highest in decades. It's driven by inflation worries and concerns about Japan's fiscal position under Takeichi's stimulus plans. If that yield keeps rising on its own, it drags short-term funding costs up with it. So that means that the BOJ doesn't even need to hike for that to happen. And the worst part is, all 3 paths are more dangerous now than they were in 2024. For one simple reason: Japan has less room to respond. The Ministry of Finance already spent $74 billion defending the yen earlier this year in late April and early May. That amount was spread out over 4 different dates, spanning from April 30th to May 6th. That's the most spent of any currency intervention in Japanese history. And yet, the currency kept falling anyways. To make matters worse, analysts from the Bank of America have found that the effectiveness of interventions is falling. They noted that usually dollar-yen will move by 1 for every 1 trillion yen spent. So if the BOJ spends 2 trillion yen in an intervention, the rate should move from 160 to 158. But the intervention in May was 11 trillion yen, and yet the rate only dropped from 160 to 155. That means it's only half as effective. Okay, let's go back to the post from the start of this video, which was made on July 6th by an account calling itself Yuto Kanzaki. He claimed that the measures being prepared by the Bank of Japan would affect the lives of billions of people. Within days, it had racked up nearly 7 million views. Now, there's no way to confirm that this account has any actual connection to the Bank of Japan. And the tone alone reads to me more like a clickbait post than an actual insider leak. But here's the uncomfortable truth. It doesn't need to be real to be correct. It went viral because it landed on something that is already true, regardless of who posts it. Japan is in the midst of a currency crisis, and a carry trade sized in the trillions is at risk of blowing up. And Michael Burry, by the way, has been saying the same thing since January. In his Substack post, The Yen Reversal, he wrote that the yen was long overdue for a trend reversal. His warning was that if a high spread between the US and Japan had been propping up American stocks and bonds, well, reversing that gap would hit those same markets just as hard the other way. In other words, a carry trade unwind. Now, when this will happen is anybody's guess. So no, you can't time this. Nobody can. But that was never the point of the tweet. It went viral because it landed on top of something that's real. A trade worth trillions is sitting on a setup more fragile than the one that broke the market 2 years ago. And Japan has less room to defend it than ever before. So you can't predict the day, but you can be one of the few people who saw the fuse before it lights. If you want the full backstory, I actually flew to Japan and made a mini documentary on how they got into this mess. It's right here. Go check it out.
Suspend temporarily convertibility of the dollar. As a central bank, we have the ability.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. When we've been here 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We know less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I once was blind, but now I see.
God love and